violence amongst the youth. Violence does not have a specific target, which is why I'm going to find out how to prevent and how to stop this violence. We are going to find a way to stop this through defense and through ways of stopping these kids from becoming any more violent. Being robbed or threatened can be scary, which is why I want to find a reason for why people would commit crimes and how you can defend yourself. The violence amongst the youth has become increasingly dangerous, which is why I am going to find out the source of the problem and how we could stop or at least prevent someone being robbed. Violence does not have a specific target. Violence could affect anyone, especially loved ones close to us. Violence affects 1 in 9 loved ones, meaning that someone you know could be badly hurt or even killed.
My name's Eros. I'm in year 12 at Hackler School. When I was in year 8, I was walking home one night from school and this group of about 7 people pulled up on me and tried to take my stuff. I of course tried to resist and then they actually ended up cutting my hand open, but somehow I managed to escape luckily. And when I got home, my parents, they tried everything they could to find out what was going on, but just, I don't know, it's affected me deeply, traumatic experience.
My name is Ronnie Hussein. I was around 15 years old. I've seen many violent acts. Considering I grew up in the estate, so it was really, ghetto. Grew up around in the wrong environment.
My name is Harriet Peters. I'm in year 12. This is definitely something very scary that plays on my mind, and I think plays on everyone our age mind, as you never know when you're going to be caught up in some kind of trouble, which could really be damaging to you, as you could get involved in violent activities, like you could be defenseless, and this will often lead to people carrying around weapons and obviously adding to the violence. So it's definitely, and it almost makes me not want to go out at night because you never know what's going to happen. You never know who you're going to see, you never know what is going to happen to you. And obviously no one wants to be involved in this kind of violent activities. So, and it definitely, you shouldn't have to not want to go out at night just because fear of violence.
So I was 15 years old, on my way going, home from school. And then this group of kids try to steal me, not steal me, a group of kids tried to rob me, and I wasn't taken at all. So the next day I met with one of my oldest, and then asked for a knife, and they gave me the knife, and then the next day it's hard to keep in. The next day, the kids came and I had to stab them all. It's a bloody day, it is what it is. I don't really care about anyone, but if anyone wants to get, I had to use my knife, bet on my life. I knew gang violence wasn't the way of succeeding in life. I felt like it kept me back from my true potential, so I dropped that gang life and becoming a bear.
How do you believe we could stop these violent acts?
Well, personally, I think students should, especially young people, they should take self-defense classes because I feel like they have more of a chance of surviving against an attacker than someone that doesn't. Personally, boxing, I think, is a good sport to practice because it teaches you how to hit and run, sort of. You can hit, run away. Also, police should play a big part in this because they're here for our protection, and I feel like that would be a good choice for young people to go to be safer at night.
I think teaching people how to defend themselves is definitely a last resort because people shouldn't need to defend themselves anyway. We should just stop the violence altogether rather than causing more. And we can definitely do this by getting the police to patrol around more, especially at night time, especially in like more quiet areas which violent activities may happen more in. And by getting the police to patrol around, this will prevent people from getting into these conflicts, which is essentially what we need to do for everyone's safety.